name is Zuriel Oduwole, and today I'm here in Accra, Ghana, in front of the Natural History Museum for my 2012 National History Day project on Revolution, Reaction, Reform, and History, the Ghana Revolution.
What an exciting time it is to be here today. It truly, really is, especially with how technology is empowering the youth of today to make a difference in the world. So, my name is Zuriel Oduwole. I'm a 13-year-old filmmaker and girl education advocate. The clip you just saw was a summary of my journey from the age of 9 till today. Some of you here might think that what you just saw was actually impossible. You might think, how can a young girl without any major TV network backing her or any major media house platform backing her meet and interview 19 presidents in the space of just 3 years? There's also another clip that I probably won't show, but if I did, many people would ask how it's possible for a 13-year-old girl to make peace between two countries at the United Nations. So we youth know positive and good things when we see them. Sudanese billionaire Mo Ibrahim encouraged good governance amongst African leaders. So he started the annual Mo Ibrahim Awards in 2007. When I was 11, in 2013, I started the annual Disisu Awards for First Ladies because of the impacts that they can make in the development of children's education. So far, the First Ladies from 3 different countries have received the award. They are the First Ladies of Tanzania, Kenya, and Namibia. 我不喜欢看儿子不去学校。我想喜欢看儿子去学校。Yeah, that's Chinese. 学校很好. So as you mentioned, that's Chinese. Oh, 你好. Which I can speak fluently. And if you want a translation of what I just said, you can see me after the program. But anyway, the question of today is very, very simple. Can young people make a global impact? I believe so for many reasons, and not just because you've just seen or just heard, but I believe so because with the billion youth in the world today, and with the trend of technology such as Google, YouTube, apps, and many tech enablers, I believe that young people can indeed make a global impact and change the way the world sees itself moving forward. Some of you here might have heard of the Arab Springs. And for those of you who haven't, no, it's not what comes after the Arab Winter. But anyway, the Arab Spring started 5 years ago in North Africa. It began in Tunisia and then swept across to Egypt, Libya, and Syria, and then eventually to other parts of the Middle East. It began with young people sharing on social media how unhappy they were with the future of their countries. So by using BlackBerries and other simple devices, they organized a simple revolution that began to change the face of the Arab world. Let me share this simple fact with you. Whilst the US and Europe are more technologically advanced than Africa and South America, the youth in Africa and South America rely more on their cell phones for internet connectivity compared to those in the US and Europe. So a great deal of change, as far as youth is concerned, actually happens away from the US and Europe. But let me bring us back closer to where we are today, the African continent. Now, we can all agree that there are many challenges across the region, right? But some of these can be addressed if more people were educated, can stand up for themselves, know their rights, and can contribute to the development of their societies. Also in Africa, it seems to be more of a challenge for girls to go to school compared to boys. Now, some of these are cultural reasons, and others are poverty-related reasons. But just think how much influence we all can make if we are not just educated, but empowered to be ourselves. And how we can use technology to change the quality of our lives. In 2013, when I was 10, I met with the President of South Sudan, His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Now, for those of you who don't know this, South Sudan actually has the highest rate of girl marriage here on the African continent. By the age of 13, which is actually the age I am right now, most girls are already getting ready for marriage. I know what you're thinking, right? So I asked him why this was the case and what he could do to address the issue. And he told me that it's actually been going on for many, many generations, even before his parents were born. But whilst he said he can't predict when the trend might change, he promised that when he got home, he would start the conversation with the elders. Not just because I talked about it, but because of how I addressed the issue at age 10. So let us all find new ideas and new reasons to take a bold step. Because we, the youth of today, can, yes, change the world. Eshe, Darlo, Nagode, Shia. Thank you all very much.